Chapter 4, lesson number 2, multiply fractions and whole numbers. To multiply a whole number by a fraction, like I want to multiply here 5 multiplied by 3 over 4. We consider this 5 as 5 over 1, and then we multiply the numerators, then we multiply the denominators. So 5 multiplied by 3 will give you 15, and 1 multiplied by 4 will give you 4. So 15 over 4 is called improper fraction. Improper fraction because the numerator is bigger than denominator. So we can transform it into mixed number. How can we transform this one into mixed number? You have two methods. Whether you do it mentally, you ask yourself 15 contains how many fours? Inside 15, it contains how many fours? Yes, it contains 3 with remainder 3 over 4. Or you can do it this way. Let me show you. You can do it this way. You can say 15 over 4. Over is like division. So 15 divided by 4 will give you 3 because 3 by 4 is 12 minus this will give you 3. So it's 3 as a result, this 3. And you put this 3 over 4, which is the remainder. You put this remainder over 4 again. So 3 and 3 over 4 is really an accurate answer. Now let's solve some examples together. Let's solve right now this problem. I need to multiply 6 multiplied by 2 over 3. So 6 is like 6 over 1. Multiply the numerators. 6 multiplied by 2 is 12. 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. You can consider this over sign. This over sign is like division, by the way. So it's like 12 divided 3. 12 over 3 is like 12 divided 3. So you can write it as 12 divided by 3 is 4. So the answer is 4. The same will happen here. 9 is like 9 over 1. So multiply the numerators. 9 times 1 is 9. 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. This over sign is like division. So 9 divided by 3 is divisible. We can divide. 9 divided by 3 will give you 3. The same will happen here. 4 is like 4 over 1. Multiply 4 times 1 will give you 4. Multiply 1 by 8 will give you 8. Here, of course, 4 is not divisible by 8. So you cannot say, I will consider this over is like division sign. No, you will simplify. If you divide by 4 up, and if you divide by 4 down, this will give you half. So the answer is half. Now we need to multiply half multiplied by 3. So 3 is like 3 over 1. Multiply numerators, multiply denominators. So this will be 3 over 2. Of course, 3 is bigger than 2. So this will be mixed number. Ask yourself, 3 contains how many 2's? It contains 1, 2. And the remainder is 1. Or this is very famous for students that 3 over 2 is like 1.5. Now 4 is like 4 over 1. So multiply the numerators, multiply denominators. This will give you 8 over 5. 8 is bigger than 5, so we must make it mixed number. So 8 contains how many 5's? 8 contains 1 5. And the remainder is 3. So 1 and 3 over 5. Now 5 is like 5 over 1. Multiply numerators. 3 by 5 is 15. Multiply denominators. This will be 4. 15 contains 4 4's. And the remainder, 15 contains 3 4's. 15 contains 3 4's because 3 by 4 is 12. And the remainder is 3. So 3 over 4. So don't forget to write them here. This is 1.5. And for the problem E, it is 1 and 3 over 5. And for the problem F, it is 3 and 3 over 4. This is a guided practice on page 268, problem number 1. 10 is like 10 over 1, so multiply the numerators will give you 40, denominators will give you 5, and over is like division, and 40 is really divisible by 5, so 40 divided by 5 is 8. 2 is like 2 over 1, multiply numerator, multiply denominator, this will give you 6 over 4. Simplify it first, divide by 2 up, divide by 2 down, this will give you 3 over 2, and 3 over 2 we all know that it's like 1/2. 11 over 1, so we'll give you 33 over 8, and 33 contains 4 8s because 4 by 8 is 32, so remainder 1 over the same 8, don't forget. 3 times 9 is 27, 27 over 7. So 27 over 7, 27 contains how many 7? It contains 3 because 3 by 7 is 21. Now the remainder is 6 over the same 7. About problem 5, a cat spends 2 over 3 of its life asleep. If a cat lives to 15 years old, how many years did it spend asleep? This is normal multiplication problem, so it's like 2 over 3 multiplied by 15, so you write it as 15 over 1. Then you multiply numerators, multiply denominators will give you 30 over 3. Over is like division, so 30 divided by 3 is 10, so I'm going to say 10 years.